had professional gymnast equipment. We actually were at a level that we could have actually competed on a level that we could have, went to the Olympics. We had the Hershey's National Track and Field. We traveled all over the state. We competed, in Virginia and in Maryland and other areas that, we just had so many good athletes here at the time. We had excellent coaches, and they had a rapport with us as well as the parents that we never had a problem. There's never a fight. They could say something to you, and so the lack of employment opportunities here, as well as having constructive infrastructure here, is one of the major problems why we have so much violence in the city. Because if you can't give children something constructive to do, they're gonna do something destructive.
We had the street affairs.
We had
the parades.
Right.
We had, like you said, the rec centers. We could go and play basketball. There was a whole lot of groups and stuff. Like you were saying, there were cheerleader groups. There were step groups. There were groups that did double dutch.
Right.
They were. It was just a lot of togetherness, and what Kinston has lost is the togetherness, and some of it comes from the pandemic and people not really coming together and really doing anything. But they are maybe one or two dance groups around here that still dance, but it's not like we have any kind of structure where we could share that and be a part of that and invite families and friends and stuff like that to gather and maybe hold these competitions.
Right.
And that's what a part of what J. York Production is trying to do. Back in the day we used to settle our disputes with a fight, a good fight. I'm saying, and we'd be done with it.
Yeah, and you'd be friends, by the end, in a couple of weeks.
Right, you'd be friends.
Exactly.
There's none of that hiding and trying to get somebody and trying to sabotage this person and trying to hurt somebody. Killing and stuff like that. So that's a big problem in Kinston. And I think that with the correct guidance with some of these young men and women, and giving them a new way how to direct their frustrations, will give them a push or another avenue. A second thought, another thought to say, maybe this isn't worth it. Right. Maybe there's something better, or how I can settle my dispute better with someone. What I mean? So let's get in the ring and let's box it out.
Right.
The training will help just to get out and just punch a bag or hit a speed bag or jump rope, run or whatever like that. Exercise is a real form of a stress level. And
yes, it is.
And it relieves a lot of stress, it burns up a lot of energy, and it relieves your mind.
Yes.
Another thing that I wanted to ask you about though is our policing and what has been going on lately with the police force and how they've been really acting up.
To say the least.
And selling things, ending in violence.
Right.
The police force.
Right.
And how secondly, how they would benefit from this gym.
I'm glad you brought that, particular issue up. I had the privilege of meeting our previous police chief that's no longer with us. I wish we could have cloned him and kept him. He remembered that I said that I was from Salmon Bright, that I grew up there. So they had a shooting over there. He called me on the phone, got my number from someone, and asked me to meet him over there. And we talked about what was going on, in Salmon Bright and the other projects.